Hey guys, thank you so much for coming in. Just want to declare God has amazing things in store for you as well. And guess what? I just got Pastor Joel Osteen's latest book, The Power of Favor, the force that will take you where you can't go on your own. And I'm telling you, as a person who has grown through Pastor Joel Osteen's ministry, I just want to share a couple of things with you. First of all, as many people ask me this, there's so much of controversy about this preacher, and I'm not sure if this is right or stuff like that. But I want to say this very respectfully. I cannot deny the fact that God has used this man of God in a great way to enhance the kingdom of God. I've grown so much in the Lord to the fact that what gave me the faith to actually trust God and start JGI was when I was ministered under this ministry, because there was a time from 2013 I used to follow every single service live, every service, every week, never missed it. And I'm telling you, my life was definitely changed so much for the better. Okay, and I grew so much. I changed. I'm not the way I used to be. I seen the fruit of the Spirit displayed in my life. I seen my faith life and the faith level grow to great levels. And I can tell you this for sure, that this message, this book, this is not the first book I'm reading though. I've read several of his books, like Become a Better Youth, which really made a better me. Okay, and Breakthrough, yes, of course, it changed a lot of things, perspectives that I can never ever imagine. And I've read several other books of Pastor Joel Osteen, but this one in particular really moved me, because this is the season, I believe, is the time of favor. Many people are not aware of the favor that is there. Favor is grace. Grace is unmerited favor of God. Favor is what will open doors no man can shut. Favor is what will take you places that you could not go on your own, that your education cannot take you, that your background cannot take you, your financial stability cannot take you, your family or your influence cannot take you. There is a place that you can go only by the favor of God. Favor is what will set you apart from the rest of the people. Favor is what will take you, years down the line that you could not even imagine. See, when we think about Joseph reaching the palace, it was not in Joseph's hands. It was the favor of God that took him to the palace. I want you to understand something here. The book is seriously amazing. Right from the first chapter, it talks about the power of favor. And I want to tell you this, this is the first time I'm doing a book review, by the way, okay? So forgive me if I'm not doing the way you expected to, but I want to share some really amazing things that the Lord reminded me of through this, like the power of favor, to declare favor. See, I'm telling you, favor is something that's like, many Christians are not tapping into. Why? They think like, okay, let's be natural, let's be let's just use our sense and just be normal. That's what people say. But when you understand the favor of God in your life, you don't think normal. People often think that there's something wrong with me by the way I think, because I think in another level. For example, why do you call John Giftah International when you're not even crossed Indian borders? Right? People all make fun all the time, but because I don't have the connections, but I have this fact of truth that when God says it, He knows how to bring that favor that will connect the dots for me. See, I've seen that in my own life. When I was in the university, I was the only student allowed to preach in the university sessions that time. People were amazed. There was a norm that students should not, but God broke out beyond that and show that favor that I was in another level, that people still talk about today and say, how did you get the chance? How was that? Talking in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Favor is what that connected me to many people that I couldn't have got connected on my own. That's favor. And favor causes you to be distinctive. The book also talks about that. That you're not going to be like everybody else. And many times people are amazed, like, they try to put me in a mold, but it just doesn't work out. Why? Because I keep declaring I have the favor of God and I'm not like others. I'm not going to go into the same mold. I have a favor that puts me to be distinctive. I have the favor that is going to change tables around, that, it's not something God is just going to be like, okay, listen, you keep believing. No, God is going to show himself up, and you don't have to tell people, this is what favor of God is. When God shows himself up in your life, people will see the favor of God and turn to God. That's the element of favor. Don't live a mediocre life. Don't have a narrow mindset. I encourage you to say, God, open my eyes about favor. Help me to understand this in another level. And I'm telling you, you will learn things you cannot imagine, and you will grow to new levels. And it goes on to say about how God is your source. This is something that amazing, okay? The revelation that when I got that, God is my source. My job is not my source of money. God is using my job, but the job is not my God. God is the one who's giving that job. Or it's God who's giving the people in my life, or connecting me to people. It's everything by God, not me, not my favor. And it talks about favor in the storm, and how your set time for favor is coming, and the God who crosses his arms. I want you to understand, there are certain times when God, even though you're not next in line, David was not next in line to the throne, but God connected him to the throne, took him to the throne. That's favor. Today I want you to understand that favor is available for you. And today I encourage you to ask God to open your eyes to see this favor in your life, and keep declaring. I can just go on talking about how things can just suddenly turn around, and we have to live with this kind of a favor, and it ends with how you are heavy with the favor of God. And I want you to I encourage you to check this out, okay, this book, if you're not done so, that you will that God will open your eyes to the so many elements of the favor of God, and your life as a whole will go to another level when you walk in that favor. You will see, like I have seen in my own life. I'm not preaching theory here. I've seen in my own life, like the very people I looked up to, there were times God gave me a chance to minister along with them, speak along with them in sessions. The very people I was like, there's no way I can get connected with these people, but you know what, out of the blue, some connection. There's no way that person should actually like me, but out of the blue, that favor of God caused that person to like. That is the way God is going to do. I'm telling you, the favor of God is going to open doors no man can shut. It's going to close the wrong doors, and it's going to take you places that you never even dreamed of. I pray that this short message, I spoke a lot of things about favor, but I pray that God will speak to you more. And if you have questions, do feel free to reach out, and I will be able to bless you, help you in whatever way possible. Do like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, God bless you.
We hope you were blessed by this special program by the John Giftah International Ministries, and we are looking forward to hear from you. We invite you to stay connected with us through all our services, events, YouTube, and other social media forums for regular inspirations, teachings, and further updates. You can also know more about our ministry by logging on to www.johngiftah.com. You can now get Evangelist John Giftah's book, Who Am I? Reigning in Life by Unravelling Your Identity, which will take you on a quest to discover your identity, value, and purpose. You can order it online or by calling the number on your screen. If you have been blessed by this program and would like us to continue to bless more people, we encourage you to partner with us financially. If you are led to sow into the John Giftah International Ministries, you can now transfer your funds through net banking or Google Pay. Thank you once again for staying tuned. We wish you 100-fold 2020. God bless you.